today the subject is packed lunch boxes. I forever in my comments get, what lunchbox is that? Where did you get it from? How did you do that? All of that. So I'm just going to make a video. It's all here. This is where you're going to find all your information about the lunch boxes that I use. I'm forever, my collection is forever growing, to be quite honest. Although my last two children, the twins, are moving from nursery where they're having to have a packed lunch because school lunch isn't provided. They're moving into reception this year. I will still do lunches, packed lunches some days because I know my children, they're not going to eat school dinners every day. They're going to just be like, I'm not eating that. Whatever that is on the menu, I don't want that. And that's fine. I'm happy to make packed lunches and they are happy to eat them. So let's get into it. My main lunchbox that I use, that I get most of the questions on, this is my oldest daughter, she doesn't use it much. It's the Omnibox. She says she's too old for this now, but she wants me to keep it because we go out on a lot of day trips. The Omnibox comes with the integrated insulated pot thing, you know, the little thermos thing, like that. It actually holds a good amount of food in there, to be quite honest. And then it comes with some sides, like this isn't the right one for this is my son's one, but you put it there for separators, so you can have other bits and pieces there. It also has its own knife and fork. There's loads of accessories you can get. I got mine on Yes Bebe, YesBebe. That's where I got it from in the UK. It was about £50 or something like that, I can't remember, for one, but we have had them for a while. They're very durable. It's grey, it's non-leak, all of this is in there. Don't be like me and put it in the dishwasher. Don't do it. Okay, it's supposed to be dishwasher safe. Oh. Is it dishwasher safe? It is dishwasher safe. It's BPA free and all of that, but don't be like me and do that. And make sure when you do take this insulated bit out, you completely dry it before you put it back in, because it molds and then you can't get the mold out of the thing, so you have to buy new pieces, which is what I have had to do. That's lunchbox number one. Oh, let me just quickly explain. The majority of the time I use this, how I separate it without, I have not been able to always get the Omnibox bits that come separated, so I use silicone cupcake cases, and I just put them in there to separate that like that, and it makes a little square like that. People are like, oh, but it's already separated, why would you? Because sometimes I don't want strawberry juice leaking down onto the rest of their food, and then I might put cucumbers and then a yogurt pot just there. Again, up here I usually, depends what I'm doing up there, it might be crackers and cheese, so then I'll put crackers in one and cheese in another, and then their lunchbox will look like that. I bought these in a big pack. Oh, I need that. That's the screw for the bottom. I bought these in a big pack at B&M. That was just not expensive. Sometimes I use the paper ones, like this. This was also from B&M when they had no silicone ones in stock, but inside is like a plastic line. So again, it didn't leak. I just didn't like the fact that I couldn't reuse it. And then I got these when I was in France recently in Action. If anyone's in Paris and they want to get some of these, I got these in Action. These also go in their lunchboxes. The twins absolutely love these. Blueberries, raspberries, whatever, any little things go in there. How I make the cucumbers, have the little shapes. When I do cucumbers or melons and they have little shapes. These. You can buy them online on Amazon. Again, I bought these ones in Paris, but I have seen them on Amazon. I think they're called like mini fruit cutters or something like that. Fruit cutters. When I find exactly what they are, I'll put it in the description box. Mini fruit cutters, I think is what they're called. So I've got loads of different shapes that I like to use. Literally, they're like endless, like the different shapes that I use for their middle of their cucumber, and I still give them the fleshy bit separate. Another thing I do use, my older daughter now uses this, but the pink one, she doesn't use this one with flowers on it because she's just not with it. She's like, what is all this design stuff now? I'm in year 6, I'm too cool for that. This is the pot that she will use. Sometimes we're going to the park and whatnot, I might make a macaroni cheese for the twins to share, and then I'll separate into little plates if that's how we're having a picnic. It depends how we're doing it. Yeah, and then we've got this one, which is another one that my daughter was using, my older daughter was using recently, the Sistema one. I think we just grabbed this one in Asda. She has the sandwich in the bottom and then whatever she was having on top. Again, I used these in there if I needed to, but it also comes with this. This obviously doesn't match this one, but it comes with this, and I used to put things like grapes, blueberries, raspberries, whatever in there. That's another lunchbox we have. We also have one of my favorites. This is coming back out. I'm so excited. It's been in the cupboard for so long because we don't use it in the colder months because it doesn't keep food hot. So this is coming back out for the summer. It's called the Yum Box. Absolute favorite. It's the kids' first bento box. It tells you what to put inside. You've got your protein, your dairy, your grains, veggies, fruits, and the little treat goes in there. I don't always follow it, no, but I have it if I need a guide of what I'm going to put in there. Absolutely love that lunchbox. The girls have got one, the boys have got one. And then we've got the bento. That's because the older two had this Yum Box. When my mum went to the States, she couldn't find this again because I know sometimes it's cheaper to buy in the States. So she found this one, and I was really happy with this one as well. Although it doesn't tell me inside what to put in there. These are all leak proof, by the way, completely leak proof. We don't have leaking problems. It does have these sections. This is the twins one. They have started using this just over the spring recently. And yes, they will have like cold pasta salads. They'll have sandwiches in there. Anything that you can eat at room temperature, they will eat in this lunchbox. And then the little tree and whatever. So it's still got the same sections. Love it. It's leak proof. I even buy the big containers of yogurt sometimes, and it will go in there. Or if we've made jelly, again, it will go in there. It won't leak. We're good with that. These can be found on Amazon. This one's on Amazon. This one is also on Amazon, sorry. How I make the shapes I do with the sandwiches. These, eBay. Got different shapes of these, to be quite honest. Got that one, I've got that one. They just go on, they come in packs, I think. They're just called sandwich shape cutters. I'm just here making up names, but this is the kind of thing that I would search on eBay and then these things would pop up. But yeah, this is what I have. And then I have this one. This is one of our new ones that we haven't used. It's to make Uncrustables. That's not known in the UK. What's an Uncrustable? No crust sandwich. I do not waste the food. Let me be clear. I don't just throw away bread when my children don't eat the crust. I eat it. So when I'm making their sandwiches in the morning, I will typically do that, or you can make like a French toast casserole thing. But yeah, don't throw away the crust. It's such a waste of food. I'm not with it. But yeah, you cut the sandwich out with this, then you push it to seal it down with this, and then this can make a little pretty outer ring thing with this. I think I have two of these different shapes. I've got that shape, and yeah, I've got a heart-shaped one as well. We haven't used this heart-shaped one, to be honest. So in this summer, we're going to go ahead and start using these things, and then I'll just put them into their lunch boxes. I will then, because that sandwich may not fit in the bento or whatnot, just take this section out. It can be used like that, just like that. We use it like this a lot. Burgers, whatever we're doing, we do use it like that a lot. When they're having things that require sauce, we have little sauce pots like this. These come from Asda or Tesco's. I've seen them in both places. I can't remember where I got them, but yeah. And then when I'm doing themed little lunches, they've got these little picks. There are loads. I got these on AliExpress, I believe. Yeah, you do not have to go in depth as I do with your lunch boxes, but I know some people like to. I am some people. I love that kind of stuff. So yes. Another thing that I also do for my children's packed lunches, I buy napkins whenever I'm in TK Maxx. They're $1.99, or if it's a season and you just go into Asda, they also have loads as well. I try to buy according to the season. My grandma bought these ones from America, but oh no, she didn't. These are my ones, but she does buy us a lot from America. Yeah, like these. She bought these ones. Again, she contributes to all of this stuff. And when people buy little bits and pieces for me, I go ahead and use them. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I kind of need to show you? Oh, sometimes I'll use things like this. I will cut the sandwiches, not this small. I have one bigger actually. I'll cut the sandwiches into smaller sandwiches, and they'll have that alongside something like chicken, what do you call those, goujons? So they might have chicken goujons and little cheese sandwiches, and then I'll just cut them up like this. Or if they've got a fruit that requires a little fork, this is, for example, one of the picks that I'll just pop in there, and they'll have a tiny little fork. Another thing that I think is a great investment to have when you're doing packed lunches is your own knife and fork set. Otherwise, they have to go up at school and ask for a knife and fork if you've given them spaghetti, rice, or whatever. This here is from Tesco's. It comes with knives, forks, and spoons, or you can get the Omi ones that come with, you can buy that, it's the branded one for that, you can just tie it to the top. But I didn't get that, I just bought this. That is all my lunchbox of bits. Come back tomorrow for food that you can pack in the lunchbox. Some ideas. I've got ideas for days. If you know me, you can see out my Instagram or my TikTok. I've got loads of packed lunch ideas. I love to make food fun for my children. So yeah, that is me. Thanks. Bye.